Hi, I just received my Nilight metal front bumper for my Jeep. Let's install it together. Right off the bat, I was pleasantly surprised how well packaged it is and how well it's made. Watch until the end for the final result. I'm going to go step by step. First, let's put some safety glasses, and the first step is going to be to remove the 8 retaining plastic clips that hold the air dam. This is pretty easy, but they can be stubborn, so just be patient and work them out. And once the 8 retaining clips are removed, simply disassemble the air dam out of the bumper assembly, and when that's done, we're going to fetch a size 18mm socket and we're going to start removing the bolts. There is 4 of them on the side, 2 on each side, very easy to remove. And as you can see, I just used a little bit of force. You might need a breaker bar if you have a lot of rust on the bolts, and these are very easy to remove, so it shouldn't take you more than a few minutes to remove 2 on the left side and 2 on the right side. And now it's time to remove the 4 that are on the inside, and this is a little more tricky just because they are kind of harder to access, so you might need an extension or a swiveling socket. This is what I had to use to remove them, but if you are patient, within a few minutes you should be able to remove them as well. And note that I had to install this bumper by myself, so it's doable, but it would be much easier if you have help. Once you remove all the bolts, you should be able to slide out the bumper and then simply cut the zip ties that are holding the cables inside the bumper. And now it's time to unveil and install the Nilight metal bumper, and at that price point, I'm very impressed by the quality. The finish is great and the LED lights are pre-installed, so this is going to be very easy. And all we have to do now is simply reverse the process that we've just done using the hardware that comes with the bumper. It comes with brand new hardware, which is great, especially if you have rusted bolts and nuts. It's optional to remove the top plastic part that is above the bumper, but since I'm going to install a winch later, I'm going to remove it. Now simply insert the bumper onto the stock pre-existing hole. This is also a great time to have help. It is kind of tricky to balancing the bumper and perfectly fit it in the hole. As you can see, it wasn't difficult as it is a perfect fit, so now it's time to bolt it in place with the provided hardware. Now, as I was telling you earlier, it is simply a matter of reversing the process and bolting the new bumper in place at the 8 mounting points with the provided hardware. And once again, you might need a couple extensions and swivel sockets to access the inside bolts and nuts, but it's not that difficult. It just takes a little bit of patience and some tools. Now the bumper is finally installed and secured. It looks great. I love it. All we have to do is attach the provided shackles, and once the shackles are secured, we're going to get to the wiring, and there is a nice schematic in the instructions that show you exactly how to wire the LED lights to be able to use the stock fog light switch. And all you need is some basic soldering skills and tools. First, disconnect the negative side of the battery, and you're going to have to cut the original connector, the stock connector that was on the fog light, to be able to follow the schematics that is on the instructions. But it only took me about 10 minutes to get done with all the soldering. So again, if you have some basic knowledge on electric wiring for vehicles, this is very easy. Rinse and repeat the process for the 4 LED lights, and as promised, here's the final result. I absolutely love this bumper. Great quality, great finish, and I love the fact that it came pre-installed with LED lights, so I would highly recommend it. This is great value and a great product, and I'm very happy. I hope this video was helpful and informative. Thank you for watching.